slopes on heights.
Yeah, that's it.
There we go.
Day one of testing the stretcher out. How's it going, Jay?
Well, we've made steady progress so far, learning a lot about the stretcher. The main thing we're learning is we don't like gates and stiles or narrow paths.
Yeah. But it's better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
The way it's connected to us with harnesses and stuff.
You don't need to hold on.
Yeah, same.
It is better if we kind of like stop it rocking.
No hands.
At the front, you can obviously see ahead of you, but the challenge is that your clips are behind you and everything's behind you. And you can't really turn around because it's lifted. But then at the back, because of the stretcher, you can't really see where you're walking. So there's a couple of things we have to work out around those types of issues as well, that unless we did this today, we wouldn't have really been able to see.
Yeah, so we've got little jobs and little codes that we can say, like if I point down to the left, Jason knows that there's something on the left that he needs to be mindful of in case he trips over. And if I see a gate coming up, I'm going to say unclip Jay or unclip whoever's on the back, and then they know, right, something's coming up that's going to be an obstacle. We need to have that extra bit of flexibility of you being able to move the stretcher around at the back. Because I'm not going to have time, or whoever's at the front's not really going to have time to unclip because it's a bit fiddly.
It means it's awkward for the person at the front getting over those things.
Yeah.
You can't see what's behind you.
Exactly, yeah.
If it's catching or like there's been a couple of times where the arms of the stretcher have like
caught on something. Right, now you're about to see why this is difficult, because we've got this that we've got to get over. What we've figured out is if Jason unclips himself, because we're using harnesses,
and then I
grab the bag,
there'll be more bags than that.
Yeah, there'll be more bags on the day. But what that means is that the first person can get over, hopefully, without killing themselves. Oh, fuck. Stretcher goes over, Jay climbs over, or person at the back goes over, and then theoretically we can keep moving over this little bridge that we've got here as well, and Jay can clip in while we're moving, so hopefully we don't lose a massive amount of moving time, which will be good. And then once he's clipped in, bag back on, and we resume.
Also talked about at the very start, Matt, you mentioned about matching each other's pace.
Yeah. I think we've naturally started doing that though, unless you're doing it consciously.
I think it's naturally happening, yeah.
Yeah.
Again, just
little things.
Little bits of it that, because you are literally attached to each other in a sense.
Yeah. Yeah, like if I speed up, Jason's going to be like, whoa.
It pulls you along, or if I stop and scratch myself or look at something, it can like pull Matt back a little bit. So.
Yep.
But I think the biggest thing I guess we learned so far today is it's all going to be about how can we keep moving.
Yeah.
And so the obstacles is about stopping as little as possible. But then we also said about, because we don't look like normal people, right? It's already attracting attention, and therefore people want to talk to you.
Yeah, we've already lost like 10 minutes, I'd say, chatting to people that wanted to very kindly donate to the cause, but they wanted to stop and have a natter, but we haven't got the time to do that on the day, unfortunately, so we'll figure out another way to do it. Something else to note as well, so all of the things that we've mentioned so far, like the fact that you're connected to each other, the fact that whoever's at the back can just randomly decide to run past, which is what Jason just did a minute ago, so now I'm walking backwards. Very useful. All of that makes this challenge of where you just think, oh, you're just walking a long way. No, mate, it's a little bit more difficult than that. And also I challenge anyone that's looking at this and going, oh yeah, I could do that. Go and do a marathon, but walking all day, carrying some weight on your back. Doesn't matter where it is, it could be up hills, it could be flat, but you tell me that your feet aren't hurting, your knees don't hurt, your hips or your back doesn't start aching without actually getting tired and then feeling like you just want to give up. And on top of that, it might be really, really hot, it might be absolutely chucking it down with rain, and then connect yourself to another person and you'll see this isn't quite as straightforward as what you might think at a glance.
Yeah, and I think for us as well, Matt, you know, the last challenge we did on bikes, ultimately you're kind of in control of your own bike, and
Yeah,
if you need to push for a bit or slow off for a bit,
yeah, you can, can't you?
there's a rhythm to it that you can kind of create when you're on your bike, whereas I think with this it's going to be much more
We're a unit, we have to, yeah,
team type attitude. Where
yeah.
the people around you are going to have a big impact on how the day goes.
Yeah, I mean, if it's like it is today, I think this is going to be all right, but we shall see. So we know what the British weather's like.
I think what's also strange as well for me, but like compared to a normal walk so far, I've just spent the whole walk looking at the back of your head.
Yeah. Well, we'll...
For all I know, you can put your eyes at me.
Yeah, I'm good.
Annoyed,
Okay.
getting really frustrated or tired.
But you know what though, that's a really good point, because like when you're 15, 20 miles in,
Yeah.
that communication between each other is going to have to be key. There's not going to be a space for ego where we can be like, you're right mate, yeah, I'm fine, yeah, I'm doing all right, yeah. When actually you're like, I could do with some food, or
Yeah.
I need to sort my shoelaces out because one of my boots feels like looser than the other, or whatever it may be, because that small thing, that little like, oh, my sock feels like it's bunching up, I'll just leave it for a couple of miles. But that's the thing, that if you don't sort it out in the moment, an hour later it's going to be the reason why you can't finish. So
Yeah, especially if it's like something to do with your feet. Like you've got a rub that you didn't realise is actually making one of your toes bleed or
Yeah.
something like that. Like,
yeah, I mean, there's going to be a certain element of just like, we've just got to grizz through it and get on with it, but at the same time we can't afford to all of us be like, yeah mate, sound, when we're not. So you raise a point about not being able to see my face, but I also can't see yours.
Yeah.
So we're going to rely on that person, those people that are to the side of us, the support, those that aren't carrying, to be like, I think we need to do a swap sooner, or yeah Matt, have this because you know you look like you're flagging a bit or whatever.
Yeah.
Who are your new friends, Jay?
Well, just these cows that came chasing after us.
Just literally ran across the field to come and scare the shit out of
I
Jay.
thought we had food on the stretcher or something. I was ready to run away.
And then they ran off, and then as we started walking over here, they started running back again, and I was like, go on Jay, quick, they're gonna get you. Right.
Meanwhile, I'm panicking and clipping. I can't do
Jay-
anything with you without weird stuff.
It was literally about, he unclipped
Come in. They're like desperate to get to me. I think they think this bag's full of their food.
They were, Jay unclipped and he was ready to run.
They're very
told me.
inquisitive, aren't they?
Come on mate,
Sorry.
talking to your mates.
How's it going, Matt?
Yeah, good mate. You know what's mad, right?
Yeah, go on.
In fact, I'll give some backstory for the viewers. So,
Yep.
the first time we did a 4 blokes on something like challenge,
Yeah.
it was 4 blokes on bikes, as you probably know. We did it in memory of my dad, of Jason's uncle, and one of the songs that we had playing at the funeral was Fields of Gold. And I bring that up because not only are we walking through these gold-looking fields, but Julie, and Jason's aunt, my dad's or Jason's dad's sister, sent me a photo today saying I'm out walking the dog, and thought of your dad because of Fields of Gold.
Yeah.
So here we are, and the fact that you started filming because we're in this field.
Yeah. Because it looked beautiful.
Felt quite apt.
Yeah.
And we've just walked past an oak tree.
Yeah. There's fields of gold everywhere we look at the moment, isn't it?
It just sort of, it's one of those weird symbols or signs that lets you know that what you're doing is for a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm doing all right, mate. It's fun going at the back. We're collecting some seeds.
Look at that as well. You see what just flew past us straight away there? Did you see that?
What was it?
Butterfly.
What?
A butterfly.
Oh, no.
Actually, the first one I've seen today.
What's the symbolism of a butterfly, Jay?
Well, Mama actually really loved butterflies, and it's actually been quite nice for everybody in the family. Well, after she passed away, she died last year in the spring, and there's some more here as well.
Another one.
A lot of the people in the family were visited by butterflies in the days afterwards. And also, while she was ill, so she had cancer and she was in her bed, she was bedbound for quite a few months. All of the family, when they went round to see her, we all coloured in pictures of butterflies, and she had them all put up on her wall in her bedroom. So with everybody's names and everything, so that every day when she woke up or before she went to sleep, she had that connection with her family as well. So yeah, I think that's similarly with the fields of gold, right? It's something that just helps you to reconnect with someone who's no longer here.
When we're doing this and we're talking about how difficult it's going to be.
Yeah.
And then we literally go through a field and it's like, I feel uplifted now.
Yeah. Just a reminder of what you're doing, isn't it, really?